What's up guys? Welcome back sa ating channel. Today magre-review tayo ng isang mid-range phone, ang Samsung Galaxy A33 5G. Ano pang hinihintay natin? Let's do this! Gaya nga na nabanggit ko din sa start ng video na to, the Samsung Galaxy A33 5G is a mid-range phone. So yung mga mid-range phones, yun yung mga phones na magbibigay sa'yo ng parang flagship level na phone experience pero at a lower price. And because of that lower price, medyo may onti kayong compromises dun sa features ng phone. Now, speaking of price, this is right now 19,990 pesos. So just below 20,000 pesos. So still a significant amount of money, but let's see. Let's find out kung worth it ba yung phone na to nung presyo na yon. So what are you gonna get inside the box? You'll get the phone itself, some documentation, then you have your USB-C to USB-C cable, and then your SIM card ejector. Just these 4 items. Walang charger, and I think right now hindi na tayo dapat nagugulat kung wala tayong nakukuhang charger sa mga binibili nating phone na para kasing yan ay naging standard. Kahit yung mga flagship na level na phone, wala na rin silang kasamang charger. So just in case you wanna buy a charger, let's say wala pa kayong charger, just make sure na ang bibili yung charger is yung USB-C slot, no? Hindi USB-A, kasi yung cable na kasama is USB-C to USB-C. So please do take note of that. Let's talk about the design and build of this phone. So this phone has a 6.4 inches display corner to corner, and yung overall dimension niya, they just feel great sa kamay. And of course, with the size of this phone, you have to use both of your hands kadalasan, no? Or most of the time para magamit nyo siya. When it comes to the weight, it weighs around 186 grams, which is I think just perfect for this phone. Hindi siya masyadong magaan, na parang flimsy na yung dating, and hindi siya masyadong mabigat din na nakakairitang ilagay sa mga bulsa natin. Now, going back to that display, so this display has around 84% screen to body ratio. So yung bezel niya, medyo mapapansin nyo, medyo malaki-laki siya. I mean, hindi naman ganun kalaki, pero malaki compared lalo na sa mga flagship phones ng Samsung. Saka yung chin din dito, medyo malaki siya. Now, yan naman, kapag ginagamit nyo na yung phone, hindi nyo na yan masyadong mapapansin. So kung let's say nanonood kayo ng video, sa umpisa siguro mapapansin nyo, pero eventually kapag nakafocus na kayo dun sa video, hindi nyo na yan mapapansin. So, I've been using this phone for quite a while now, and I don't really notice yung bezel and chin na yun. It's not too bothersome for me. And also, I'm not complaining kasi ang size na yun ng bezel, it prevents that accidental touch or those accidental touches na from my palm na nagiging problema ko or problema ko doon sa let's say sa Samsung Galaxy S21 ko, which is Samsung's flagship phone before Galaxy S22 came out. And yan nga, no, because of that, manipis na bezel, kadalasan yung palm ko tumatama dun sa nakadisplay sa screen and kung ano yung napipindot. And also, if i-compare ko yung bezel na yon ng Galaxy A33 5G compared, let's say, sa iPhone, which is, let's say, I'm gonna show now. And mapapansin nyo actually hindi nga halos, mas malaki pa or mas makapal pa yung bezel ng iPhone compared dito sa Galaxy A33 5G. So yeah, again, I'm not complaining about that bezel and chin na nakikita ko sa screen. Tuloy natin yung physical tour ng cellphone na to. So sa taas ng display, makikita nyo itong parang water droplet style na notch, which is that's gonna be your selfie camera. Yung selfie camera is 13 megapixel at f2.2. Yung iba ayaw ng notch na yan, yung iba okay lang. For me, I don't like it, I don't hate it. Wala naman akong overall issue sa ganyang notch, so okay lang yan para sa akin. And then sa baba nitong display actually is gonna be your fingerprint sensor. Of course, kapag nakalock yung phone, lalabas yan. Ang maganda niyan, kahit nakapatay yung display ninyo, gumagana pa rin yan, right? Para i-unlock ninyo yung cellphone ninyo. Then let's go look at the back of the phone. So this is plastic, and yung feel niya is rubbery, and as you can see, matte yung finish niya. And then you have here your quad camera setup. Your quad camera, you have your 48 megapixel main cam. at f1.8, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and then you have your 5 megapixel macro camera or macro lens. Then you have here your 2 megapixel depth sensor para yan sa mga yung portrait na shot, yung nag-blur yung likod. And then of course you have here this is just your flash, okay? Then you have here, they have their logo written down here. Now, let's look at the top. You have here your hybrid SIM card tray. So, pwedeng dalawang nano SIM card, pwedeng isang SIM card na nano, and saka micro SD na card. And then you have here your speaker. So, this one here, itong maliit na to, speaker yan. And then sa kanan na side, your volume rocker, up and down. And then you have here your power and sleep button. Sa kaliwang side, wala kayong makikitang kahit anong buttons. Sa baba, you have here your mic. Then this is the USB-C slot para yan sa, of course, charging and kang ano-ano pang mga pwede nyong ikabit dito sa phone na to. Then you have here your other speaker. So dalawang speaker ng phone na to. And as you can see, walang headphone jack. And I think again, this is something na parang dapat sanay na tayo ngayon. Kahit na ayaw naman natin na walang headphone jack, pero yan ay naging trend ng mga cellphone. Hindi na talaga naglalagay ng headphone jacks yung mga phone manufacturers na or karamihan sa kanila sa mga pinoproduce nilang phones. And lastly, when it comes to the design and build of this phone, so this phone has an IP67 rating para sa water resistance saka sa dust resistance. So kahit medyo umuulan, gamitin nyo to or malubog to sa fresh water at a certain depth, okay pa rin tong phone na to. So yung phone na to has a super AMOLED panel. Kaya yung pagdating dun sa kulay niya, very nice, very vibrant, and it gives you that parang signature Samsung look pagdating sa mga kulay na yun nga very crisp, very vibrant, magandang contrast. Sometimes though it feels like it's oversaturated, but of course overall that is just a gorgeous display pagdating dyan sa colors niya. When it comes to the resolution of this display is 2400 by 1080. Yung kanyang ratio is 20:9. The pixel density is 411. Now, this phone is bright even under the sun, so hindi kayo magkakaproblema kapag nagbabasa kayo, mataas yung sikat ng araw and you're using this phone, you should still be able to see what's on the display. Now, this phone as well is Corning Gorilla Glass 5, so matibay-tibay yan pagdating sa scratches, so that should be a good thing about this phone. Here are some shots that were taken from the rear camera. Yung mga Samsung users, they should feel familiar with these photos with those vibrant colors. And again, maybe sometimes too vibrant, but here they are. Now here are some shots using the wide-angle lens. And here are some shots using the macro lens. Now when it comes to taking videos, this can shoot 4K 30, 1080 60, or 1080 30. Yung rear camera has optical image stabilization or OIS, so kapag ginagamit nyo yan, magiging limited nga lang kayo sa 1080 na resolution, then 30 FPS. Now, the selfie camera takes decent photos. It has good details and has a cropped zoom. And just in case you want to use this as a vlogging camera, so ito yung sample na video na ginawa namin or kinuha natin, and we also test the phone's microphone by doing this. Sound nitong pag-video nito pag nagba-vlog kayo, let's say using this, ganito yung sound niya kapag nasa labas kayo na may mga sasakyan, tapos may mga tao, so yan yung mga parang papalingan naririnig yung background music or background sounds. So this phone is running the Exynos 1280 chipset, and pagdating sa RAM, you have the 6GB option or the 8GB na option. Now, I have the 8GB option, and so far, hindi pa naman ako nagkakaroon ng problema pagdating sa mga apps na nagka-crash or apps na hindi nag-open or mabagal mag-load, at saka dun sa mga apps na nag-run multiple in the background. Now, of course, advisable pa rin na magsara kayo ng mga apps na hindi nyo ginagamit. Now, let's just say, kinakapos pa rin talaga kayo dun sa 8GB na memory. So, yung phone na to has the RAM Plus na feature na kung saan pwede kayong gumamit nung internal na storage up to 8GB para maging virtual memory ng phone ninyo para nga tumulong kung sakaling kinakapos pa rin kayo sa RAM. Now, speaking of storage, so this phone has 128GB internal storage. Pwede nyo i-expand yan by using micro SD card, and according to Samsung, pwede kayong maglagay ng kahit up to 1TB na micro SD card. When it comes to the software na nagra-run sa phone na to, so it's running Android 12, and pagdating dun sa One UI, yung sa Samsung, it's using One UI 4.1. So when it comes to gaming, this phone should be able to run most games. So for example, I was using it for Mobile Legends, ML, and I had it in high settings. Hindi naman ako nagkaroon ng any issues like frame drops or for example, umiinit yung phone habang ginagamit ko. So overall, yung experience ko using this for Mobile Legends is maganda naman. Now, may mga games na medyo graphics intensive. So, for example, Genshin Impact. So, ginamit ko to sa Genshin Impact. And I can only use this phone playing that game ng naka-low settings. And even at that, medyo nag-struggle na tong phone na to na laruin yung Genshin Impact. So, pag medyo graphics intensive, this phone is probably not the phone that you're looking for. So the Super AMOLED display of this phone definitely made it enjoyable na manood ng mga videos sa Netflix, sa YouTube, or just videos in general. And pagdating doon sa size ng screen, I think this is just, the right size pagdating sa yung portable mobile device para manood ng mga videos. And then when it comes to sound, so dual speaker to. So it produces decent sound. So kahit dun sa pakinig nyo lang ng music ninyo sa Spotify, you will still definitely enjoy the music just using the speakers of this phone. So just in case hindi kayo gamer or hindi kayo mahilig na kumuha ng videos or ng photos, and you just want to use your phone as, let's say, for media consumption, definitely this phone is something that one of your options kung sakaling bibili man kayo ng cellphone. Long battery life is probably the best feature of this phone. So this phone has 5,000 milliampere hours of capacity, and that's gonna give you a lot of mileage. So for me, yung average to heavy use ko, let's say, take photos here and there, take videos here and there, and then gaming, watch YouTube, and then for messaging and social media as well. So let's say alis ako sa umaga, meron siyang 100% na charge. Pag uwi ko ng bahay sa gabi, meron pa rin ako mga around 30 to 40%. Which is a big deal kasi kahit makalimutan ko yung power bank ko, at least hindi ako worried na baka mamatay na lang to bigla or maubusan ng battery along the day, no? So, for example, yung iPhone 12 Pro ko and yung Galaxy S21 ko na ginagamit now is yun, medyo kailangan ka magdala ng power bank kasi baka bigla na lang siya malobat or mabilis na siyang malobat. So, but this one, I haven't not had any issues when it comes to that. Now, with that 5,000 milliampere hours battery, kung bibili ka ng charger, make sure na ang bibili yung charger is yung fast charger. Kasi kung hindi, mabagal yung mapa-fully charge to kung yung normal na charger lang yung gagamitin ninyo. And by the way, this phone has no wireless charging. But for me, that's not really a problem. So as the name suggests, Samsung Galaxy A33 5G, this phone has 5G connectivity. So kung sakaling yung lugar ninyo may maganda or malakas na 5G signal, you can definitely take advantage of that by using this phone. Then of course, your other connectivity, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, meron to. And yung NFC, depende sa region, merong NFC yung phone na to. So what are my thoughts on this phone? So I'll just put it this way. Since I've been using this phone for the past few weeks, hindi ko masyadong nami-miss yung Galaxy S21 ko. So, I mean, I know there are some compromises. For example, I don't have the fastest chipset. Hindi rin ako masyadong makalaro ng graphics-intensive na mga games. And then, walang wireless charging. Tapos yung refresh rate, 90 Hz lang, imbes na 120 Hz. But if you're not bothered by those nuances, no, yung mga little nuances na yan, and you want some value for money, I think you will enjoy this phone, the Samsung Galaxy A33 5G, as much as I did. Alright, so dyan na natin tatapusin yung video natin. Maraming salamat sa inyong pananood. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Please also like, share, and provide your comments din sa video na to. And show this channel some love, no? Just subscribe, please. Anyway, maraming salamat sa inyong panood. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.